Okay, now we come to Laat. This is not a common particle used. This is discussed in the advanced books. It's actually used once in the Qur'an, and that's the reason why I want to speak about it. When you use Laat, both the ism and the khabar are related to a time frame. Now, the best thing to do is just to illustrate this with an example. We have this sentence here. Let's first of all just explain it without this Laat. So let's pretend this is not here. This is for negation, but let's pretend it's not here. So it says al-hinu. Al-hinu means at this present moment, or this present time. And we have here sa'a. Sa'a means a moment or an hour, however you translate that. So a period of time, a short period of time. So this is the ism, and this is the khabar. And there's a mudaf ilayhi to the khabar. This is a dharf. This is a mubtada, but the mubtada indicates a time frame. And sa'a declines, so the reason why it's mansoob here is because of the effect of Laat. If Laat was not there, it would be al-hinu sa'atu sakti. I'll explain what that means. So just bear with me for a second. So sa'a means, let's just call it an hour. Doesn't mean exactly 60 minutes, but an hour. So the hour of silence. Sakt means silence. And al-hinu means at this present moment. So it would be translated as now is not the time or the hour of silence. Meaning you need to speak up. Do something about it. There's actually a few linguistic details related to Laat. It's used to negate the present with intensity. But here I've used hina and sa'a. But you could use other words that indicate a time frame. Now here it says the actual negation is with intensity. Why is this? What scholars say about this is that Laat is la, the normal la of negation, with a ta'u ta'nith. Now, in studies of balagha, you realize that the ta'u ta'nith, the singular ta', the feminine singular, denotes intensity, hyperbole, mubalagha. Whether it's the ta' marbuta, which is for isms, and the ta'u ta'nith, a sakina. This is one of the discussions by scholars of linguistics. What they say is that this is sakin as well, the alif here is sakin, and this is sakin, and they do not coexist together. So what happens is this gets a fatha, becomes Laat, and negation is with intensity. Another point to this is the ism is usually omitted. So here, let's omit this. And this is actually understood. When you use Laat, it denotes the present. And for this reason, it gets omitted. The person could have said, Laat as-sa'at as-sakti. Now is not the hour of silence. That will be understood to mean at this present moment. Now, let's get to the Qur'an and see how this word is used. Before getting to the ayah, we have this ayah here. It says, but never did their faith benefit them once they saw our punishment. فَلَمْ يَكُ يَنْفَعُهُمْ إِيمَانُهُمْ لَمَّا رَأَوْا بَأْسَنَا. So here is describing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sending his punishment. And when he sent the punishment, the people believed. But he says that this iman, this belief, will not benefit them. It's too late. Now along those lines, we have this ayah in Surah Sa'd. It says, كَمْ أَهْلَكْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ مِنْ قَرْنٍ. And how many a generation have we destroyed before them? Meaning that we've destroyed plenty of them. And then it says, فَنَادَوْا. They called out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help them at that moment when they realized there was no one else to turn to. But what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say? This is the conjunction wow. This is actually a tajweed rule. That's why there's the shadda there. When it's written normally, there wouldn't be a shadda, but the pronunciation causes it to become a shaddad. Because this wow is not pronounced. So it will be فَنَادَوْا وَلَاتَ حِينَ مَنَاصٍ. That's just a point there. So, and then it says after they called out, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually says, لَاتَ حِينَ مَنَاصٍ. This is actually the khabar. And this is the mudaf ilayhi. So actually, there's actually a ism of lata that's been omitted, as we said, which we could say is al-heen. So now, at this moment now, is not the time for escape. Manas is a masdar mimi. We've spoken about the masdar mimi and what that denotes. It denotes the action of escaping. It denotes a place of escaping and the time of escaping. All those. So it has more meaning than the normal masdar. So at that moment when they called upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah negates this with the strongest of negations. At the final moments of these people, before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroyed them. So here the negation was done at the most critical, at the most intensive times for these people. And that's why lata was used. No other particle of negation would have captured this intensity. So that completes those particles. And inshallah, in the next lesson, we'll finish off the marfu'at. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Okay, we come to the last of the marfu'at. خبر لا النافية للجنس. The khabar of the la, the negator of the genus. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to like the video, and to turn on notifications.